of, at least for the morning skates, skated with Pouliot and Nugent-Hopkins. How do you hope he can fit in with that line?
Well, because of injuries, we've had to shuffle some things around, but he's had a tremendous camp. He has the ability to play strong offensively and physically as well, so we think he'll be an asset in that position.
Are opening nights exciting when you start at home, but is there anything you have to be careful of, or just let them sort of feed off the evening and go from there?
It's a catch-22. You want the guys to be excited and revved up and emotional, but sometimes you can get away on them early, and you try and do too much. I think this is even is a little bit different yet because of the new building and all the excitement that goes with it. But I know our team will have energy and be ready to go. It just has to be focused energy and making sure that we have a high level of execution, especially in the first period.
They want to celebrate the new building, and understandably so. There's going to be a lengthy pregame ceremony. How much do you expect your players to be out on the bench part of that? And you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, we'll follow the script that our people have given us, and we'll participate in some of it, not all of it. And of course, we want to respect the dignitaries, if you want to call them that, the past heroes from the Oiler organization. But we still also have to be ready for an important game to play.
Todd, Sekera was playing on the right side at the World Cup. It looks like it's going to be Russell there. What went into that decision-making on which guy would play the right?
Well, Sekera had played on the right side at the World Cup, and that's it. Russell's played there before for a lot longer time period. Andre is more comfortable on the left side. He adapted his game somewhat to the World Cup menu that was laid in front of him, but we're going to go with what we have right now, and we'll see where it ends up.
The Battle of Alberta, kind of your second season in it, you've got a young star, they've got some young stars. I just wonder if you feel like this is starting maybe to elevate, even though it's opening night, you play each other to start the season, and maybe something good could be happening.
Well, it would be great for both our teams and both cities, and in particularly the province of Alberta right now. We need a little uplift right now. We need a little excitement, and hopefully the two teams can provide that. We have our star players. They have theirs. They're exciting players. They're fun to watch. But the battle is going to get heated up when the two teams graduate a little bit more and work their way into a playoff situation where maybe we're competing for a spot or happen to meet in a round. We know the viciousness of the past, and the players are well aware of it, but for it to really get back to where it needs to go, I think the two teams have to perform at a higher level.
Jesse Pouliot will see his first regular season game. You mentioned earlier in camp you thought he might function better when the game is more organized. Are you expecting some of that?
Yeah, and for him, more organized is sometimes understanding the game a little bit better, what we want to do in certain situations, forecheck, neutral zone, that type of stuff. But also having players around him that are a little more organized, delivering pucks at the right time, crisper passing. So we're expecting to see that. But he's an 18-year-old that's going to play his first NHL game. There'll be a large part of nerves that are involved in it. We just want to let him play. We don't want to be on him too much. Let him experience that game, and they'll have Tkachuk on their side as well. Let these young kids play for a little bit, help them along, and then see where they are down the road.
Todd, you have more experience throughout your lineup. Are you look with this homestand or so many games early in October? Are you looking will you match lines, maybe more look to exploit some matchups here that maybe you wouldn't have last year?
Early in the year, we've got to get everybody playing. There are some key people on the opposition that we have to be aware of and know who is dangerous in what situation, so we'll look for that. But we also have to find a little bit out about our group. And, we have a few more veterans in our lineup. A couple of them happen to be injured that are important pieces. So there is a youth component to our group tonight and perhaps on Friday and Sunday. But sometimes that's good as well. We've got old that need to prove they belong here, and we've got young that are hungry and also have to do that.
Todd, with all the changes that have been made since last year and over the summer, is this current group of Oilers a tougher team to play against? Are we going to see that tonight?
Well, it depends on how you define toughness. Size, the heaviness, the ability to grind it out in corners. I think we're a little more equipped to do that than we were at the beginning of last year. You talk about the ability to sustain when things aren't going well, the mental part of it. The jury's out on that. We'll see where this team goes, and I think that's part of being tough. The preparation and the ability to adjust quickly, that's part of being tough. So there's a lot of definitions to toughness. I think we're better equipped in a lot of the areas, but we're still going to take the test in others.
What's the reasoning that Benning is on the roster when you sign Greiba to put Greiba on the
We like.
why is Greiba just on the roster?
Well, we like Matt Benning right now. We want him to be here and taking some stuff in.
Kajula day to day?
Kajula's day-to-day, yes. Kajula's day-to-day, and that was, I couldn't let you guys in on that yesterday. Obviously, I didn't know the answer, but that's what I was trying to get after.
Todd, a stat maybe you don't care about, but Lucic in his career had told me he has 1 goal in 49 preseason games. He believes emotion's a big part of his game. Are you expecting kind of maybe to see the real side of Lucic tonight now that the games matter?
Well, I don't think you can just evaluate Lucic's preseason on goals. I don't think that would be fair to him or the team or the line. As I mentioned yesterday, when you look at the chances that line created in their 3 or 4 games that they played together, it was marketably higher than any other line on our team. And the finish part of it, the getting to know Connor, the getting to know Jordan factor is going to be in play for a little while. But Luch does have an emotional factor that he relies on. He has the ability to uplift a team when he brings that emotion. It's hard to bring it out in the exhibition season. It just is. It's the way it goes. And as players get injured in exhibition season, you tend to lose even more of that from the guys that are healthy because they're waiting for the starting gun to go off, and that's where we're at tonight.
Todd, do you have a better appreciation of Goodrow now after coaching him as opposed to coaching against him?
I had a pretty good appreciation for him before. You know, his effect on the Team North America was very positive. He has an energy and a passion about him for the game that rubs off on other players. He's a very dynamic, offensive guy. I think we're all aware of that. But I think when you're around him a little bit more, you may appreciate it more. And that team was special. Again, it's like you're playing with a deck of cards and they're all aces or face cards. That's how it is. And sometimes it's easier to play in that environment for anybody.
Were you hoping the holdout lasted like 3 more days?
I'm sorry?
Were you hoping the holdout lasted about 3 more days?
No, you know what? I think our game needs their best, the best players in it. And our rivalry needs it. Our fans deserve to see the best players, not only in our team, but on their team. And we need to be pushed and tested early in the year to see if we need to adjust or adapt. So he's in the lineup. That's the way it should be.